Okay, there we go. Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? What's up? How you doing? What's up, everybody? It's your guy Ray Hama, one versus a million. Let me know if I could be heard in the chat. Let me know how my audio is. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna talk about this this situation with Shannon Sharpe and the connection. There's a little connection between them, between him and Tracee Ellis Ross. We're gonna also talk about her as well. So. Um, I just want to say this, man. Like, understand this. Okay, well, he's being hemmed up now upon some. We can safely assume, it's allegations. The grape allegations, which I believe, is false, is bull crap, is bullshit. But I'm still like this, man. I'm in agreement where, yeah, he should have known better, and not really messing with this chick, man. This young girl, you know. And I'm not saying it. Oh, let me shock you. I'm not saying it because she's white. I'm not saying it's because she's a snow bunny. But I'm also saying this. I'm not saying this because she's 19. I mean she's 21 or whatever, 20 something now, and she was 19 when he got with her. I'm not saying it because of either one of those reasons. I'm saying, Brother Shay was foolish to mess with her. All due to because, you know, you should have been suspecting of that. It's too blatantly obvious of the nature of these women out here, and how wild and crazy they have been with the feminist movement, Me Too, and all that shit. It's like you hardly get any sympathy from me, on that. But regardless, though, no man, no man in their right mind, no man, decent or whatever, non-evil, deserves to be falsely accused. No man deserves for their career to be destroyed and money taken away from them, all because of what some strag demon says. But that's been going on. I'm saying Shannon shouldn't have been messing with her because he should have been in being an knowing of how these females are, making that much money and striking. Well, his deal is ruined now. That $100 million deal. That's gone. So therefore, if he makes out of this, he has to earn his way back to a similar deal, if not better. So with that money, I'm saying, unlike some other brothers have alluded to saying, is that, hey, he should have went and hopped his ass on a damn plane. Moved overseas. Worked on becoming an expat while also working remotely. His job, his commentating jobs and all that. Okay. What's the problem with him being able to do that remote? Therefore, he can make that money and have his fun with women and their culture without having to be worried about such wickedness. Because to act oblivious to the nature of these westernized females is highly detrimental, son. And thinking you're gonna somehow, some way, alpha your way through that fact, and a lot of you guys with as much money or not, thinking that you are untouchable. When these damn crazy ass situations can happen to any man. So I know a lot of black women ain't gonna be all, all rah-rah, whatever, cheering, whatever about what I'm saying, because this ain't for them. This is to strengthen the awareness of other men, of other fellow men. You men, you brothers here in the Hama Force. And let you know to use this as a prime example of what not to do and what not to be. And that is to being a male like our brother Shannon. Tariq Nasheed made some points. So did Umar. But with Umar's crazy ass though, because I basically caught word of it. You guys can come on up too. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for if anybody wants to come up. But yeah, he's full of shit too. Like some of the shit he was saying was full of shit. Dr. Umar, I mean, because as we know, with him, he used this basically as a somewhat virtue signaling for black women to put himself in a better light due to because of his situation by saying some shit like, "Oh, a sister wouldn't, a sister of some class or whatever would not have taken you through those things, through these trials." I'm like, really? You know how many men has been falsely accused by women of melanin skin? Stop it, man. Real talk. Like, do you know? I believe he knows. It's just he's turning a blind eye to it. Because if he brings that up, it's not going to help him. It's going to be the opposite of lifting up black women's image. And he mentions too about how he's still trying to use this as an example to say, hey, well, this is why I tell brothers, you need to get with black women. You need to get with these black women. Get with these banshees, these goblins, no. These motherfuckers are chaos goblins. That's just going from one chaos goblin to another. So until they change the environment, like the laws and the ways of the environment, that's so it can force these women to act to some damn degree of level-headedness and and some kind of upright. Until then, brothers just need the best thing for them. The best thing you can tell a brother to show that you truly love your fellow man is to tell them to go get to stack their bread, get their passport, and dip. But also in the midst of that, before going overseas, learn the ways and the lessons of what it means to network with your fellow man, to form stronger brotherhoods, to be able to form stronger bonds. Because see, a lot of men or struggle with that because, as has been proven with stats, data, and all the other evidence too, content, not thousands of hours of content that has proven the fact that a lot of men who have been raised by single mothers who have not awakened into their true masculine form are going to operate under the same mannerisms, the same thought patterns as all that as these chaos goblins. So therefore, with that, they're going to have a hell of a hard time forming bonds because of such patterns, because of such mannerisms. It will only teach them on how to burn bridges before they can form any. You see, only being of your true masculine frame as God has made it to be. Only through his way of such you can form such strong bonds, such strong golden bridges. Both men on that same mental wavelength, on handling things, taking care of things, completing tasks together as men. Man, just imagine how high, the two can soar. So high to where, boom, you reach another fellow man who's just looking for another brother such as yourself with the same mentality traits that form strong brotherhood, strong society, strong nation, true nation building shit. He's looking for that. Boom, and there you go. Another strong bridge. But you can't build these bridges, if you're doing such shit that, like our brother Shannon Sharpe, who's refused to acknowledge the nature of these damn women. For all, I mean, it should be too blatantly obvious. Just plastered like in your face, like when you go into your phone kind of shit with this passport bros and man traveling and shit, especially if you go on YouTube and other social media sites, you can't go through a whole week without seeing anything around such lines. So it lets me know is that you must have said, oh, well, you going to still have faith in dealing with the women here. Well, as it seems that his faith was in dealing with the white girls, the snow bunnies. So, and you not recognize, refusing to recognize, hey, of the high possibility of there being better women overseas who is way worth your of your sharing of your resources, more so than these goblins here that deserve nothing but the trash from the damn sewage because of shit like that, or what this young girl done did. And also too, let's hit on this. Down that hole, you shouldn't mess with that young girl, blah, blah, because she was young. She was 19, she's 20 something, blah, blah, you shouldn't mess with her. Motherfuckers, check this. All y'all need to shut y'all asses up, man and women on that tip. Because why? Because there is millions of hours, damn it, of content and video content that shows, damn it, that a woman of the women of all age ranges have exposed themselves, revealing of doing such diabolical, deranged ass circus shit. How old was the women? How old was the women, damn it, that that executed her son, who was what, barely a teenager, over a SD card? The women throwing their kids on off of bridges and on highways. How old were they? In a lot of those cases, oh yeah, Dr. Umar, a lot of them were black too. So it's just case after case that it's proven that no matter of the age of these deranged ass women, you're gonna still receive some sort of calamity or turmoil because of the women they ran away from a being that God have designated for them to be. So therefore, with such punishment, because of their choices, they are filled with such darkness. And with such darkness, as if you was to choose to play in, you cannot be surprised on receiving anything when playing with such darkness. These women have been taught, black, white, or whatever, under this American flag, have been taught to have such a black and wicked, selfish and gluttonous heart. Hence, your Tracee Ellis Rosses, who are trying to be on some hot girl summer shit at her old ass age, when she need to sit the hell down. It's okay for her, and she gets cheered on and all that. Hey, you go, girl. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve whatever you want, girl. Yeah. It's okay for her, right? To have what she wants when she's struggling, because ain't no young man has locked her down, if you will, or she is not, or she's refused to lock any young man down because she believes, damn it, that she just has the fountain of youth, so much so to where she feels that she's too good. She believes she's too good to be settled down with just one, and that she got enough juices to spread around for all the YNs. Oh yeah, y'all hearing sirens? Yeah, I'm walking. Have my little nightly walk in the quiet, chilled neighborhood. I like it. It's nice, chilled. Ain't too cold. Ain't too humid. You know, hell. But you know. So yeah, and Shannon with him is not okay for him to be messing with a younger legal woman. Get the hell out of here. Hey, dummy, Shannon. Not to kick you while you're down, Bubba, but your country has no right that you could have had a woman in her early 20s overseas. Duh. because you chose to be the one, Brother Shannon, to think, okay, you want to alpha your way through this shit, right? Like, oh, like you're untouchable because you didn't get into nothing, whatever, blah blah. You didn't think that they knew that, right? These people that's in the dark with these shadow operations that's involving, okay, of tearing down and destroying men. They knew that. They knew you try to stay, off, like, not really like in, getting it all into the drama and chaos or whatever, except for when it came to that dude who you've been going to games in different places with, that one uh uh G hey dude. So, and that's still up in the air for me. But like I said before, I am totally against, man, innocent black man being falsely accused. I am tired of this shit. I've been through some form of fucking falsehood before, as I told you guys about. Not of this nature, like with Shannon, no. But still, like, black men going through any kind of falsehood, I am highly against that shit. And y'all think too, man, think about it, right? These white folks that just have such a great disdain for us. You crazy motherfuckers with bread? Y'all don't think that they ain't forming some motherfucking shadow op to take black men down? Using, you don't think you don't think them they're okay with using their women, their own Caucasian women, as bait to lure your ass in so they can destroy your life, keep you from ascending? And what sucks though too, and may God strike them down, amen, is that there are black men and women also in those shadow groups to tear down heterosexual, straight, non-evil black men. And so yeah, I'm, just want to just call out those hypocrisies too, man, these double standards, because it's nerve-wracking, right? It just grinds my gears every damn time, man. And also when black men do stupid shit, like casting themselves in the damn spider net. It's like when you escape the spider net, some bitch, I want to smack the shit out of you to, to put some sense into your ass. So, men like Shannon Sharpe, brothers like Shannon Sharpe, too dangerous to chill, hang out with, man, like that. To have around, in your circles. because of such foolishness, and that he's showcased, man, over this well, over these years. um he just makes himself to be like just too much of a liability to have in the Hall of Men. And remember, the Hall of Man, like I said, is universal. Hall of Man is comprised of nothing but real men. Real men that will send you back home if you was to go overseas with such foolishness and weakness for women. They'll see that, possibly exploit that, because these men are gonna say, shit, might as well exploit you, if not outright kick you out the circle. Might as well exploit you, damn it, of your weakness for women, and then cast you to the side when we're done. So therefore, that means such men, they are not going to respect. I can't respect you, man, after this. But I do hope, I'm praying to God, Lord willing, that He delivers you from this. And also too, the hypocrisy, man, with what I heard with ESPN, right? Recently, and shout out to the brother that gave this info. Damn, I forgot who it was. Because man, I listen to so many different people, man, of so many different genres, especially to deal with such situations, societal issues such as this, where basically they're coming to me on who it was. But basically, they said that with ESPN, there was a guy that used to work for ESPN like years ago, that was caught up on some I think some chomo charges or whatever heinous, just super heinous incident, they try to keep covered up or whatever, right? And the hypocrisy within them is, okay, is some of his co-workers are standing up protesting and, well, forming their own little strike against ESPN of them wanting to keep Shannon Sharpe. So they're advocating for them to remove him completely. And I'm like, dude, that's bogus as hell. And so old Skip, old Skip, damn it, he's stepping up probably with his chin out. Well, if you don't get rid of him, then I'm going to, and probably that damn Joy Taylor bitch. Yeah, she probably stood up too. We're funky ass. It is it's like, I don't care, man. Like, when a chick, she may look cool, she may look good, decent or whatever, but after hearing and seeing her doing some wild ass shit, a woman stinks to me after that. Fucking stinks. I can smell the bitch through the damn screen. I'm like, bitch, you look like you smell sour. But no, man. And I wish there was a system too built, man. Somebody can do this. Like, somebody in a group can be formed basically to help out cats who are still trying to have some kind of hope or don't have no choice but to deal with these women here who finds it pulling teeth and nail to exercise for once in their life monk mode, the art of monk mode, thus practicing on increasing the value and having value for themselves and their overall character, to strive for it to be increased and enriched with such glory and magnificence. Because only that can only be done when you separate yourself from the coochie, especially, mainly, predominantly, this wild ass coochie we have here that bear fangs. He came across some coochie, no matter their age, they bear fangs, and those in their shadow operation know that, and therefore use that, and was controlling her from a distance. And I believe what's his name, brother? Shout out to him, brother RZA, who basically you might as well say is a part of, because he rocks with him, been rocking with him for so long. 5150, Corey Holcomb, shout out to him, shout out to the 5150 Nation. You know what I mean? And brother RZA, shoot, hey man, check out, I think it was the last episode they did that RZA was on, when his friend came through in the end, towards the last quarter of his show, his other long-term friend. But RZA was spitting on some shit, man, about some shit that he's trying to build, that he's trying to have going on. Like, there's an event that he has going on where they're going to be talking about just a whole range of different stuff. Basically, you're just dealing with the betterment all around when it comes to men. This man's self-improvement all around. We hear that kind of talk, yes, I know, but hey, from what he was saying, man, what they're teaching, it sounds intriguing. So check the episode out, to catch all that. The bullet points of this event, that he's going to be having. And it also goes into talking about things we consume, like herbs, natural stuff, that basically just helps our immune system, that strengthens our immune system, and all that good stuff, man. So yeah, and yeah, but even with him, I mean, he made some good points on it, in this case with Shannon Sharpe. And it pisses me off every time, because then if you come to these guys after the fact, long beforehand, if you come to them, damn it, after the fact, and they're going to still look at you shell-shocked like a deer in the headlights, like, what are you talking about? And it's like, okay, yeah, it's best to just leave your ass alone. You good, man. You can stay in that group of motherfuckers that is and their distinction, is to be the leave alone motherfuckers. Like you need to be in that group, and there's a lot of them. Hell, I say, damn it, hell, you be standing on righteousness, damn it, to be weary of all. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. To be weary of all the men who voted for that Kamala witch. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully I can be heard now. Yeah, hopefully my audio's better. But yeah. So we know to be weary of such guys. So yeah, and I mean, the lesson learned is to leave these westernized women alone, especially when you are soaring onto greater heights. Like you on like mid echelon, like hell, I even say leave them alone then. Put the practice of leaving these heifers alone and focus on your the whole self-improvement, that you need to bring forth, that you need to deliver, that you need to focus on. Focus on that. So even with these chicks, they're so coming off good, blah blah. Yeah, now even with those so-called good chicks, you best leave their ass alone too. Because 9 times out of 10, they're hanging around with these damn chaos goblins. And they foolishly think their traits ain't gonna rub off on them. Leave them alone. So, and that, that just, and the whole, it's cool for women to mess with young men and shit, but it ain't cool for the man to mess with a girl, a younger woman, or a younger legal woman. That's just, man, that's wild. But we know it's been going on. They've been doing this. They've been shaming and trying to label you with such terms, so they can signal the beta males, the simps, the spellbound motherfuckers, so they can put their attention upon you. Because like I said, hey, our destruction, as a man, I'm talking to my fellow man, my brothers, especially predominantly my black brothers, whom they are targeting. Our destruction is their joy. Our destruction is their joy. So therefore, we are left with no choice but to fight. Fight that, not just dealing with just the physical in that dimension when it comes to fighting these people physically, but also dealing with the internal battle within yourself. To fight those fleshly desires, to fight them so hard to cast them down completely, so you can awaken your true masculine frame, which that is a man whose awareness is strengthened, is heightened to a great degree. And let it be by the grace of God. And as the Lord Jesus helps you with that, and as you stay focused with him, hey, you're going to be able to see the demons and the devil clearly than ever before. Don't be afraid of the mistakes. Just have a strong desire and a will to do better. Have remorse for the mistakes, for your wrongs, but don't wallow in it. Recognize it, and then make that strong-willed declaration for yourself to make that necessary change. No matter what we say, hey, if Shannon don't learn from this, from all these messages that the brothers have put out there already, hell, if other men don't learn by now, even within the content that's been put out there, which entails of there being of men mentioning and bringing up the history that women have, that these weird crazy ass people have, to try to destroy, to try to set up black man to destroy us. With all that, we just gotta say, hey, well, hey, the lessons are there. So you choose not to learn, hey man, that's on you, bro. You know, that is on you. It's effed up, and we still need to fight against that false allegation bullshit. But all the while fighting it, we can't recognize the men in our ranks, or being in our ranks, who are willingly doing dumb shit to set themselves up. You might as well say you the rabbit, damn it, motherfucker, that got caught. You got caught by your own trap that you set it. Therefore, if you would have totally leave these women alone, there's a great high 98% chance of you not having to deal with no traps. Not saying the women overseas are more golden than they are to a great degree than the women are here. You know, not to say that there ain't no, you know, dark-hearted, wicked women overseas, because they are, with the whole scopolamine issue and all that shit. But we can't foolishly take actions from a small, very small percentage and just blow it up to making it to saying like, okay, you know, all women are like that, so therefore just don't even go overseas, just stay muck mode, just don't even mess with no women at all, just stay muck mode. No. That's stupid, that's retarded. That's retarded thinking. So, but yeah, I guess I was gonna put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up. And yeah, and oh man, and Corey Holcomb roast Tracee Ellis Ross, man, that was hilarious. That was very hilarious. I just went on my spiel and did not put the link in the chat. Okay, there we go now. Oh, I gotta hit it twice. Okay. So yeah, man. He roasts her ass. I'm like, yeah, I had a thing too. I'm like, man, what men in their right mind though would make that their only one? You see how big that bitch eyes is? No. She's super. No, man. Waking up to next to that, and her eyes all bulge out and shit. Nah, that would be like be like a straight horror movie. I would quickly get those Paranormal Activity vibes. Waking up next to Tracee Ellis Ross. Hell no. No, I mean, she's a little slim, but you know, well, she ain't really got no tones either. Like, barely any curves to save her life. She looks like she stays away from lifting anything with some weight. You know, to get some curves, some muscle about her, some form. I mean, damn. Nah, that bitch look like a witch. I'm good. But yeah, I got some other shows coming up. So yeah, be sure to check those out. And yeah, that'll be all. So I appreciate you guys for coming through. Me giving my own 2 cents, not making it long and drawn out like some 2-3 hour live stream like a bunch of others have. But nah, I'm good. No hate to them, but I can't do that on certain subjects, especially this. Um, yeah, so that was enough, and this probably be. I won't say this will be my last time talking about it, but until more developing news comes out, then I'll touch up on it again with Shannon Sharpe. But thanks you guys, thank you brothers for coming through. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. On your way out, please hit the Cash App too as well. Um, yeah, and this your guy. I'm out. You got Ray Hama, 1 versus 1,000,000. Let me give us a good send off. So I'm out.